Hello and welcome to a new GPT guitar video tutorial. Today we are going to unlock some secrets on how to improvise over a song or just standard songs. We are going to be working over the song The Days of Wine and Roses. But before we dive into the improvisation on guitar, let me share with you some thoughts about what you need to keep in mind before you start to dive inside the improvisation of a song. To learn the elements of jazz improvisation, even if you, like me, are not 100% a jazz musician, will make you understand the music in a wide way. Okay, it's like to observe and discover the world through a biggest window. So when you're in front of a song or a jazz composition that you want to improvise, the most common mistakes are this. First, because we have been studying scales, arpeggios, and jazz lines, we dive into a song trying to apply everything we have learned in real time without listening to or understanding the music piece. Second mistake, we did not follow the universal process for playing a piece of music. Regardless of the style are attempting to play, the methods to play properly are the same. So ask you the correct question to get the right answer. The first question would be, do I know the chord progression and the melody of the song that I want to improvise? If the answer is no, it is similar to trying to take part in an F1 car race without knowing the track. If you want to speed up your car to win the race, you will crash on the first chord. If the answer is yes, what you need to understand first is in what key the song is, so you can use the most simple element, scales and arpeggio, that belongs to the key and allows you to play and express yourself in real time a melody that looks like or refer to the original melody of the song or the composition, because that's what a guitar solo is not a demonstration of your skills and technique. So it's important to know and learn the basic music theory, because you are going to understand from where all the elements that you will find in a composition come from. I'm not going to dive inside music theory right now because there's a lot of concepts to learn and that will not fit in this video. It doesn't have any sense. It's going to be a long video. If you want a deep analysis over the days of wine and roses, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that you can find. But if you like my approach, you can leave me a comment and I can do any video on any topic that you need. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a like please, it's very helpful. Subscribe and activate the ring bell so you can get notified every time that I upload a new video. I will move now to the example on how you can improvise a song knowing, like Days of Wine and Roses, knowing just a few simple elements. Well, here in this PDF that I'm going to leave on the description below, you have the Days of Wine and Roses. I just marked a couple of things. First of all, here with this yellow arrow, I'm telling you that this I'm showing I have a B flat on the G clef, so that means this song is on F major, and of course I have here my F major scale. Yes, all the chords that comes from the F major scales, and as you can see, F major is the first, second, third, sixth, second, fifth, second, fifth, and then what you will find, the other chords like the A7 or the D7 or the G7 are all dominant, secondary dominants. I'm going to leave here a brief description about what secondary dominant is and how to understand it, and the second relative that you can find before preceding secondary dominant. Okay, so you can understand, but believe me, those chords doesn't take you out from the key are going to sound inside the key, okay? So we can keep playing the same elements of the F major scale. Here in those red squares, I marked the chords that are not inside the F major scale, are the same here on the second half of the song. And the first option to find when you see chords that are not, doesn't belong to the major scale or the key, most probably they come from, because it's very common on popular music, that comes from the modal interchange. It's not a modulation, okay? It's kind of modulation that is modal interchange and comes from the minor scale, from the same key, F major, F minor. So what I did here is I put the chords of a F minor scale. F minor scale comes from A flat major scale. F minor is the 6th grade of A flat major, and minor scales comes from the 6th grade of a major scale. So I put the chords here, and what I can see is I can find these chords, B flat minor 7 and E flat 7 are inside the F minor key. What means that every time that I have to play the song and go through those chords, I have to switch from major to minor. F major, F minor, and I have to play any elements that belongs to the F minor key. In this case, we are going to use the C minor pentatonic, but we will see it next on the video. Okay, so this is a simple analysis, chord analysis, and about the days of Wine and Roses. Now we know that most of the chords of the songs are inside of the key of F major, so I can use simple elements to improvise over there. Then I'm going to take care about the other two chords that are not inside the key. The song is in F, so we can use the F major scale, any shape, or if you don't know the 7 shapes, you can go inside the channel and you will find how to play with the major scale, and you will find the 7 shapes. I will recommend that you, if you don't know all the major scales or the shapes across the neck, go and try to find the major scales, okay? The 7 shapes, the 7 fingerings are very useful. So the major scale is available, and the other elements are the pentatonic scale that are inside the major key. Those pentatonic scales are 3 that I have available: the pentatonic scale of A minor, the pentatonic scale of G minor, and the pentatonic scale of D minor. If you don't understand why I'm choosing this pentatonic that belongs to the major key of F, go again and watch the video about how to improvise only with the pentatonic on any major key that it is on this channel, and you're going to understand. Now you have to believe me, but those, if you analyze the notes that comes from those pentatonic, you are going to find that those notes are inside the major scale of F. Now in this first example, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use in this order always. I'm going to mix them: A minor, D minor, and G minor. Okay, and what I'm going to do in this first example, I'm going to skip the chords that I need to switch to another key or another scale. Okay, that is going to be the E flat 7, 9, and the B flat minor and E flat 9. Just play chords at the beginning. Put the backing track. Try to use a slow version, not a fast version of the song, and do not play, but recognize where you are, that this is the chord that you have to switch to other scale, other notes. Okay, as we heard, nothing happened if you skip to play some notes and play your chord. That's perfectly fine. Okay, you don't have to you don't have to be playing all the time, you know, single line, single line, single line. You're a guitar player, you can play chords too inside a solo. There's a lot of, or octaves or whatever. It's a lot of elements that you can use. Okay, so let's go now inside these two chords and what we are going to play. This two chords belongs to F minor, okay, and it is not a modulation, it's a temporary modulation. What I'm going to use is C minor pentatonic. Why I'm using the C minor pentatonic? A brief explanation about this, because F minor, I told you, that comes from A flat major key. And the pentatonics that I have available on the A flat major key are C minor, F minor, and B flat minor. And I'm going to pick up just one because I don't have too much time. It's only one bar and then 2 bars that I have to play. And so I'm going to pick up C minor. I'm going to make it simple. And when those chord comes on the backing track, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to a scale that I already know and I was playing before, because I was playing with the pentatonic scale, so it's going to be easy to me to move on over another scale that at this time is familiar to me. Let's hear the example. So now the only thing that we should do is to start to play and improvise and try to hear and do a solo over the song, following the chord changes when the song goes from major to minor, switching the scales, and that is going to start to have some sense and coherence to the people who, or the audience who is listening to us. Of course that you are going to think, okay, where I'm going to play my 2-5-1 phrases. Okay, just what I recommend to do is start with this. Try to know like the song, like globally, understand when the song start, when the song end, which one is which chords are going to repeat in the second half of the song, because the song has only 2 halves. Okay, it's a 32 bar song. The first 16 bar repeats the first 8 bars in the second half and then goes to the end with a turnaround. So it's you have to understand first this concept and understand what are you playing. Okay, it's like a soccer game, and you need to understand where the players are, where is the opposite field and everything, all this data that you have to understand before you start playing. This is the simplest way to do it. I'm not saying that it's quite easy. You have to understand all the things that we've been studying on the video, but I guess that you're going to be able to do it. If you have any question, again, leave comment or leave your question. Thanks for watching the video, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, don't forget. See you. Bye.